Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What the business is? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If this y'all second time coming, welcome back. My name is Ronaldo Allen, and thank y'all for coming to my channel. This is called Everything Between, but meantime, between time, y'all can just call me Uncle Al. Um, the podcast, the official podcast hasn't started yet, but I wanted to take the time out today. Today is December 1st, 2024. So I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but whenever y'all do see it, might give y'all a little bit of context. So as y'all can see, I got my mama on. So it's 2024. My mama passed this year. Last year, Thanksgiving, I went home to South Carolina to surprise her. And she had been sick for a long time. And me and my brothers and me and my family we was talking about, as far as like, getting ready for her, to make that transition. My brother at the beginning of 2023 was like, yo, all these scares mama got going on, like, Thanksgiving one of them big holidays where the whole family be together. So he said it without saying it, but he was more or less like, bro, you might want to come home. It's Thanksgiving just in case it's mama last one. And that's exactly what I did, and that's exactly what happened. My mom passed in February of this year, and this Thanksgiving, I'm away from my actual family. I'm away from my wife, my kids, my other family, my brothers, and my sister. I'm out here in another country, and I spent it with one of my close partners. Shout out to Jay and Lisa. They invited me over to their crib, but I wanted to share that just to sort of kind of give y'all I guess like a little backstory of why I'm even doing this right here, right now. In the military, we are quote unquote forced to make new family outside of our actual own family. If you're a talkative person like me, you could almost make friends anywhere you go. But when I first came in, I was not like that. I was very standoffish. I was very secluded. So I might have had like one friend, but like when you coming in the Navy 17, 18, 19, like y'all not cooking like that, right? So y'all gonna eat on the mess decks, or y'all gonna go eat at the galley, or hopefully somebody in y'all division like established enough to invite y'all to their crib. But for the most part, that don't usually happen like that. And I just remember those Thanksgivings and those Christmas that I didn't go home, I was really anxious. I wouldn't say that I could say I was depressed because I really didn't understand what that was. I just knew I was off. With that being said, I'm gonna pause right there. My whole reason for doing this channel, I'm talking to like the 19-year-old version me. So if you don't look like me, you don't come from where I come from, you don't understand like my mannerisms, just go ahead and hit the X button and click off. You don't never got to come back here, right? I'm not for you. But for them people that was raised by their grandparents, I have a really strong relationship with their grandparents. So them people that was raised with a single mom or a single father, or they might have both of their parents, but like the struggles kind of real. I'm specifically talking to you. Matter of fact, I'm really just talking to anybody that's like this their first time being on their own by themselves for the first time in their life, and you're a teenager. There's no handbook for this when it comes down to this military thing. Like there is no handbook. On a court, I wish it was that could really show you how to like navigate through this thing, specifically during these holiday periods. There's no handbook, and if somebody got one, like put it in the comments. Let me know. DM me. Let me know. I love to read it. Um, and I love to read it, and I love to like spread the word about it. But for the most part, we really be figuring this thing out on our own. And as we get older, we can look back because everybody know, or at least the saying goes, hindsight is always 2020. So we can look back and be like, yo, I couldn't handle that differently. And when I say handle that differently, because I was in my feelings or emotional or partially depressed, I was acting out in irrational ways. I was more agitated, more aggravated, more aggressive, and I couldn't necessarily pinpoint the thing that was making me feel that way. When our reality is, I really just wanted to be home with my family, and we ain't even talking about deployment. You're on deployment with people that you don't know, that you don't like, that you don't really care for like that. You might got a handful of people that you really rock with, but if y'all on different watch rotations, you can't even eat with them people. And then you call home, you call your mom or your dad or your grandma or your auntie or whoever that person was that was raising you, and they pass on the phone around. Yeah, your cousin here from New York, your cousin here from North Carolina, your cousin here from Texas. Like everybody, hey, what's up, little cuz? What's up, nephew? What's up? What's up? What's up? Niece, whatever the case may be, you like it sort of kind of even sit on you even more like, damn, I would really rather be home right now. I can honestly say this Navy thing is not for the weak. I've missed my grandmother, who was a big part of my life that raised me. I missed her funeral. So even when my birthday come around now, I'm not even excited about it because they buried her on my birthday. They extended the funeral hoping I was gonna be able to come home, but it's the plum. We was in Fifth Fleet. So what's the odds of that really happening? Um, last year, Thanksgiving, I saw my mama dance for the first time in a long time. And I knew she was tired, but she got up, she smiled for me, she danced with me. Side note, I am still an artist, Young Fifth AAC Entertainment, and I can honestly say my mom was my biggest fan. Whether she agreed with my music or not, she knew all my songs. One of the latest songs I dropped was called BFF. It was a dedication song to my wife. My mom loved that song. Like soon when it would start, like she like, yeah, that's my baby. And I saw my mama get up. She put her can down and she danced in front of my whole family. And I don't know if that was her way of like letting me know that she was gonna be okay or that she was okay. Because the next time I saw her, she was in the hospital and it was a couple of days before she passed. So Thanksgiving for me is always gonna be probably one of them holidays I probably gonna hit a little bit more now because um I gotta see my mama dance. And I apologize for getting emotional in advance. But Thanksgiving, Christmas, Memorial Day, St. Pat, it's gonna be a holiday that's gonna have some type of significance to y'all that y'all not gonna want to celebrate. Or it might just be y'all birthday. Um, and because my mom is so fresh on my mind, I don't know when I get easier. But from the people that I've talked to, it don't. You just sort of kind of learn to manage it and deal with it. So I want to name this the Thanksgiving special, but it's more so for the holidays. Them holidays is rough in the military, and please don't be a parent when you're on deployment and your kids. You gotta call your kids and they, mommy, I miss you, daddy, I miss you. And you're not coming home for another 5 to 6 months. Or maybe it's another 3 months, but you're gonna have to look back and know that you done missed so much time with your kids. And you gotta keep convincing yourself that it's worth it. But again, for that 18 and that 19-year-old, or possibly even 17-year-old, right, that don't have any kids yet, yo, you still love your parents. Shout out to all the cooks in the Navy. Y'all be doing y'all thing. Like I can honestly say, like Thanksgiving, Christmas meal, that hands down be the best meals throughout the Navy, hands down. And especially depending on where you at. If you're on shore duty, you can actually get to the galley. Like it's even more amazing. But ain't nothing like mama cooking. Ain't nothing like your auntie, your granny, your papa. Like it ain't nothing like it, right? So you can't compare the two. All I ask is that you find some type of solace with knowing that, because these are the things that nobody told me prior to coming in the military. And I got a big brother that was in the Navy. He didn't tell me this part, so I'm finding out all this on my own. So what I want to do is share as much personal information and personal knowledge that I've been through that's possibly gonna help y'all get through these underways, get through these deployments, and really just get through y'all Navy career. Because my thing is, if I'm going down the road and somebody say, "Hey, bro, within a mile, you're gonna hit a big old speed bump, so you might want to slow down so it don't tear up your car." When I'm coming up to like point 0.9 of a mile, right? I'm something in my mind gonna say, "Hey, start slowing down," because it might be a speed bump coming. But if I'm still, you know what I'm saying, full speed ahead, and I hit that speed bump, and my two front tires bust out, and I crash the car, then that's a me thing now because somebody actually told me. Again, a lot of things that I went through in the military, nobody told me. Like you would hear like whispers here and there, but like it wasn't nobody saying like, "Hey, th- this, this is that thing." I don't know who this is intended for. It hurts. I won't say it get easier, but I will say you find a way to deal with it. You find a way to manage. You do. And you got to keep telling yourself that you do and you will. Because if not, you can look up and throw this whole thing could be over and done with. Because that was almost my story. Overly aggressive, overly emotional, and not knowing how to deal with those emotions. And Navy got a lot of resources. Use them, right? People don't know they if they can help you or not if you're not even asking for the help, and you're not weak if you ask for it. And this is specifically for my men, my young men, my young boys. Yo, it's okay to ask for some help. On how you ask for help, just like that. Hey, I think I need some help. They got Fleeting Family, they got CHAPS, they got a lot of mental health programs going on now. It's it. A lot of people saying that the Navy is getting soft now. I beg to differ. I feel like they're getting smarter because they're actually offering these tools now for free. I've been going to therapy for the last 5 years. I haven't paid a therapy bill yet, and my therapist is $175 an hour. For the last 5 years, I've been going a lot. I haven't paid a bill yet. Shout out to Uncle Sam. I can tap into these emotions now because I actually understand that they actually do make me stronger. So again, for my young folks, from that 18 to 25, 26, like and again, more so specifically for men, black men, right? That didn't have like that solid foundation of like healthy grown men that had emotional intelligence. This is for y'all, bro. Little sisters, go for you too. Because I know it's a lot of y'all that's coming from broken homes as well. That ain't just the fellas. I get it, right? But I'm speaking from through my lens. So y'all bear with me. Again, the holidays is a very challenging time, whether people want to talk about it or not in the military. When you see the memes of people eating on the mess decks and people making long life friends, you know what I'm saying, in the military, it usually starts around the holidays. It usually start on deployment. It get easier. If you need help, ask for it. Again, people don't know they need to help you if you don't ask for it. There's no such thing as a mind reader. Miss Cleo was a fraud, and if y'all not old enough for Miss Cleo, I'm just showing my age a little bit. Yo, this thing is tough. This thing is tough. But I would challenge y'all to even at 18, 19, 20, I would and so on. I would keep challenging y'all to tell y'all stuff that it is worth it. Like y'all doing it for a purpose. Because if y'all sign that name on that paper for whatever reason it may have been, like you was doing it for a reason, don't never forget that. I came in 17 years ago. I still know exactly why I came in. And I know exactly what I was doing when I was signing that paper, where I was at in my life when I was signing those papers. I haven't forgot. um, so I'm gonna dedicate this to my mother. I'm gonna dedicate this to my grandmother. I'm gonna dedicate this to my grandfather, and I'm gonna dedicate this to my best friend that I lost to COVID. Yo, I love y'all. Y'all will be missed every day of my life. And I can't wait to see y'all again. For everybody that's still here, I love y'all. Right? Don't don't feel bad if you didn't call somebody on these holidays. Right? Because it shouldn't just be the holidays when y'all calling y'all family anyway. Call them randomly throughout the week, throughout the month. Have some type of rapport with them. So when it's time, you know what I'm saying, to go somewhere, you need something, like, it's not a stranger. Another story for another part. But hopefully y'all found something in this. Because again, what I'm doing, I don't know who needs to hear it yet until somebody physically tell me, hey, bro, hey, OG, I needed that. And that validation is still needed, y'all. I still need y'all to tell me that y'all need me to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I'm in the house by myself. My wife and kids is back in the States. Like, it's just me. I need to know that I'm not going crazy for sitting in front of this phone with this light right here, giving y'all me, giving y'all the one thing that I can't get back, and that's time. But this is the holiday / Thanksgiving special. Christmas right around the corner. So again, I don't know when y'all gonna be seeing this. And I'm not even gonna edit this. I'm literally just about to upload it. So whatever y'all see, however this is coming across, I'm not editing nothing. Again, this is just a segment from the other podcast that I'm gonna be doing. So this is not like the first official podcast. But it's gonna be on the channel. So y'all bear with me as I, find out how to navigate through this thing. Y'all can grow with me. So y'all can see from this video to the actual official first video to everything that's coming after that, it's gonna grow rapidly. All right. But again, what'll be dope for me is y'all actually tell me like what y'all need from me, like what topics y'all want me to talk about, like what's my point of view on certain things. And if y'all don't know, it's cool. As y'all grow in y'all military career, like Unc still gonna be here. OG still gonna be here. I got 3 more years before I retire, but like my whole child, young adulthood, I came up in this thing. So I want to be here for y'all as much as I can. And me doing this is me being here for y'all. So when y'all see the video, comment. If y'all hear me on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever y'all might hear me at, I'm not all those places right now. I am not. It's just gonna be solely on YouTube, but it's coming. And I'm gonna keep growing. But yeah, hopefully y'all found something in this. Again, my name is Ronaldo Allen. This is everything in between. Y'all see me, big bro, OG, As long as y'all don't call me out my name, everything gonna be all right. I hope y'all holidays is filled with love and joy. And if nobody told you today, I love you, and you are enough. You don't gotta be like nobody else. You are enough. So I'll see y'all next time, all right?